Sapristi.
No.
And now for our feature presentation.
Okay, everybody, my 17th game of Jeopardy for the Super Nintendo is ready to commence, in which so far, in my run for this game, I have achieved $474,600. Just need a little over $25,000 to make it to $500,000. Let's see if I do it. And for that, I say, wee. But then again, nobody says it like Jay does. Wee. And he's here. Here we go. We have 6 categories to deal with. They are journalism, desserts, insects, odd customs, screenwriters, and finally, saints. Let's get this game going as I try to add on to my $474,000 and change. Journalism 100.
The answer is...
It claims to provide all the news that's fit to print. What is the New York Times? Journalism 200.
The answer is...
Syndicated advice columnist whose poll indicated 72% of women prefer cuddling to lovemaking. Let's see if Jim knows this any better than I do. Ann Landers. Oh, yeah. So he takes the lead for now. Let's keep it going. Desserts, 100.
The answer is...
A thick crusted deep dish pie, or a shoemaker. What is a cobbler? Desserts for 200, please. Daily double. Found it a little early. I can risk up to 500, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Here's the clue. Oh, excuse me. Fruit and shredded coconut dessert that's fit for the gods. What is ambrosia? Controls don't feel right for some reason. But I got it! Desserts for 300.
The answer is...
Mediterranean pastry layered with phyllo dough, nuts, and honey. What is baklava? Desserts for 400.
The answer is...
French for perfect. It's customarily served in a tall, thin glass. What is a parfait? And desserts for 500, please.
The answer is...
Not insignificant to the English, it's sponge cake filled with jam and soaked with wine. What is a trifle? Well done in that category. Journalism for 300.
The answer is...
Jingo journalism promoted our going to war against this country in 1898. What is, Cuba? Or was it the Philippines? Or Spain? No, I'm going to change my answer. What is Spain? Good thing I did. Journalism for 400.
The answer is...
Newsweek commented on the power of the press when Barbara Baines' dog was killed by a copy of this heavy paper. What is the Los Angeles Times? Journalism 500, please.
The answer is...
The Chicago Daily Defender and the LA Sentinel are aimed primarily at these readers. Let's see if Jenny knows this any better than I do. This is the first time we've heard from her this game. Blacks. Okay. Wasn't entirely sure of that clue, so that's why I didn't buzz in. We have 4 full categories left. Where to now? Odd customs,
The
100.
answer is.
Waving as Americans do is an insult in this Hellenic country. Not sure. Does Jenny know this one? Greece. Greece. Greece is the word. Here we go. Insects, 100.
The answer is.
This fever carried by ticks is actually more prevalent in the Appalachians than it is out west. What is Rocky Mountain spotted fever? Try saying that 10 times fast.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Diabetes. Yeah,
It's not
say
easy.
10 times faster, 5 times faster, whatnot.
It's not easy. Insects for 200, please.
The answer is.
This disease carrier poses the greatest health threat to humans of all insects worldwide. What is the mosquito? Insects for 3.
The answer is.
These bees who do nothing but fertilize queens have the shortest lifespan of any bee, 4 weeks. What are drones? Yep, insects 400.
The answer is.
Found on land, not in the water, this colorful insect feeds on anything starchy, and Jim had the nerve to lock me out.
Really?
Really. The silverfish, yep. You got it. So he and Jenny are tied for second place right now. Where are we going now, Jim? We're going to Saints for 100.
The answer is.
This large Midwestern city is named for a greatly admired saint and king of France. What is St. Louis? Which is in Missouri. I'll go with a $200 clue, please, in Saints.
The answer is.
Legendary dragon slayer and rescuer of damsels in distress. He's the patron saint of England. Who is St. George? Saints for 300.
The answer is.
We sing a song about this king and patron saint of Czechoslovakia at Christmas time. Who is, Saint Wenceslas? I think that's how you say it. No, they can't accept that. Oh well. See if Jim knows this any better than I do. Good King Wenceslas. I had to say good King Wenceslas, not Saint. Let's keep going. Odd customs 200.
The answer is.
In the Netherlands, a hostess may serve herself first from the custom of tasting food to prove it wasn't this. Jenny. Poisoned. Yep. Screenwriters, 100.
The answer is.
John Huston and Ray Bradbury brought this Melville classic to the screen. What is Moby Dick? Screenwriters for 200.
The answer is.
If you'd gone up and seen her sometime, she might have been writing I'm No Angel or Klondike Annie. Who's Mae West? Screenwriters 400.
The answer
For 300,
is.
excuse me, 300. This star of Harold and Maude wrote Pat and Mike with her husband, Garson Cannon. Does Jenny know this one? Oh, Ruth Gordon, yeah. So Jenny takes second place to herself with $1,100. Insects for 500.
The answer is.
An insect's body consists of a thorax and these other two parts. What are the head and abdomen? There we go. I'm going to go to Saints for 400.
The answer is.
Lord Chancellor of England in the 16th century, he didn't attain sainthood until 1935. Jim. St. Thomas More. He's the one. 1,300 for Jim now. Where do we go now, Jim? Saints for 500.
The answer is
2 of the saints with this name were from Thebes, Egypt, and Padua, Italy. Jenny. Anthony. Jenny takes second place again. She's at 1,600. Screenwriter's 400.
the answer is
Author of Exodus, who wrote the screenplay for Gunfight at the OK Corral. Who is Leon Uris? Screenwriters for 500, please.
the answer is
Charles MacArthur and Ben Hecht adapted Wuthering Heights for film, but not this, their own 1928 hit play. Jim. Front page. Oh, yeah. 1,500 now, Jim. Odd Customs 300.
the answer is
Frenchmen kiss cheeks, but in Romania, friends often kiss this way. Afraid to ask. I'm afraid to read the answer. Let's see if Jenny knows this. She doesn't know!
You fail.
Miserably. Does Jim know the answer? Nope!
You fail.
Miserably. You know what?
You know the answer.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna say what is on the lips. And that's right.
Oh, at least you did.
Strangely enough.
the
400.
answer is
Men in this Arctic culture sometimes settle disputes by singing insults at each other. Jenny. Eskimos. Oh, yeah. Last clue. Before we go to Double Jeopardy, anyway.
Right.
the answer is
Tibetans and Mongolians supposedly put this in their tea instead of sugar. Whatever it is, it doesn't sound... It sounds disgusting. Jenny. What is... salt? Oh, that's disgusting. So at the end of the Jeopardy round, Jenny has 2,200, Jim 1,500, and I'm in the lead with $4,700.
Jeopardy.
Yep, in which I try to continue to my journey to $500,000, which I hope I make it. I don't know if I will or not, but we'll find out. Here are the categories.
here are the categories
6 categories are going to be sports, 1946, U.S. states, school food, double talk, and finally, people. Pretty good categories. Here we go. Jim, where are you starting? 1946 for 200.
the answer is
College enrollment reached an all-time high as veterans returned with the help of this legislation. What is the GI Bill? 1946 for 400.
the answer is
Comic strip writer who launched a new career with his book, I, the Jury. Jim. Mickey Spillane. Yep. Okay. U.S. states for 200.
the answer is
Of Boomer, Sooner, or Later, the one that's not an Oklahoma nickname. What is...
Later.
Yep, later, exactly. Having been to Oklahoma a few times. I'd like U.S. states for 400.
the answer is
You can order various collectibles from the Franklin Mint in this state. What is Massachusetts? No, it's not Massachusetts. So I'll lose a little money on that one. Let's see if Jenny knows this any better than I do. Pennsylvania! Oh, Craig and Tim are going to redneck spank me for that one.
Uh-oh.
But let's keep it going. 1946 for 600.
The answer is.
On April 18th, this ineffective world body was finally disbanded. Jim. It was the League of Nations. He got it right. 2,500 now for Jim. He doesn't trail Jenny by much. School food for 200.
The answer
Okay,
is.
good. One of these a day won't keep the teacher away, but kids keep trying. What is an apple? I'll have school food for 400.
The answer is.
Food item called a Coney Island, a tube steak, or a foot long. What is a hot dog? Oh no, oh no, no, I put an H instead of a G! Dang it! Oh. Yeah, let's see if Jenny knows this. Yeah, I meant to put a G and not an H. Crap.
Oh.
And she got it right. If she finds the daily double, it's going to cost me big time. Sports 200.
The
Nope,
answer
she
is.
didn't. Olympic sport divided into freestyle and Greco-Roman. What is wrestling?
Yes.
If I didn't say wrestling, Jay would kick my butt. Sports for 400.
The answer is.
In basketball, it's dribbling with both hands or resuming to dribble after you've stopped. What is double dribbling? Alright, sports for 600.
The answer is.
Baseball senior circuit. What is the National League? As I try my best to keep going. Because I really want that $500,000 in my run for this game. Sports for 800.
The answer is.
In hockey, where you're sitting if you're in the sin bin. What is the penalty box? Sports for 1,000. Daily double. One of the two in the round. I have 6,500. How much of that do I want to put at risk? All of it. $13,000 on the line. Here's the clue. Sport where you could find someone working on the chain gang. What is football? 13 grand. School food 600.
The answer is.
Starch and dairy duo that's traditional Friday cafeteria fare. What is macaroni and cheese? School food 800.
The answer is.
Plastic utensil that is a combination of a spoon and fork. What is a spork? Putting me at 14.4. School food for 1,000.
The answer is.
Subject of 1981 controversy, this condiment never wound up as a vegetable. What is ketchup? Why would you try to classify that as a vegetable? Doesn't make sense. Then again, not being alive in 1981, I'm glad I wasn't around for that. U.S. State 600.
The answer is.
The Colorado Desert borders the Colorado River, not in Colorado, but in these two states. Oh. No, one of them. California and Arizona. Yeah, Arizona I was thinking of, but California, I had a hunch, but I wasn't too sure. Let's keep going. People 200.
The answer is.
I was a soldier for beauty and love. I was completely selfless, said this former Philippine First Lady. Who was, Corazon Aquino? Not Corazon Aquino. Let's see if Jim knows this any better than I do. Imelda Marcos. Yeah. Imelda Marcos. 3,300, Jim. U.S. States for 800.
The answer is.
Jekyll Island is one of the sea islands off the coast of South Carolina, Florida, and this state. What is Georgia? And I'll take U.S. states for 1,000.
The answer is.
The highest peaks in New England are in this state's White Mountains. What is New Hampshire? It is indeed New Hampshire. Okay, I'll take 1946 for 800, please.
The answer is.
On the first day of 1946, he announced that he wasn't divine. Jenny. Emperor Hirohito. He's the one. 3,800 now, Jenny. People for 400.
The answer is.
Also known for stupid human tricks, he got Ted Koppel to balance a dog biscuit on his nose. Who is David Letterman? I'll take people for 800. For 600, I mean, excuse me, 600.
The answer is.
Before he created Genzo's Frozen Pizzas, Gino Paolucci started this Chinese food company in Duluth, Minnesota. See if Jim knows the answer. Chun King. Well, I certainly didn't know that one. Okay. Double talk, 200.
The answer is.
These two words precede Sweet Charlotte in a 1965 film title. What are Hush Hush? I'll have double talk for 400.
The answer is.
Nickname of skater Starbuck, who was married to a quarterback. What is JoJo? It's going to put me at an even 18 grand. Double talk for 600, please. There we go, the other daily double. $18,000 is what I have. How much do I want to risk? All of it. For $36,000, here's the clue. Fleischer's cartoon clown who grew out of the inkwell. His name sounds like a chocolate drink. Who is Coco? 36 grand!
Yes.
Double talk,
The
800.
answer is.
Born Marie Laurie, she appeared in and sang the title song To Start With Love. Who is Lulu? If I can just hold on to this money, I'll have over $500,000. Double talk for 1,000.
The answer is.
Double order at a deli, or Tom Conti film about a Celtic poet. What is Ribbon Ribbon? Alright. People for 800.
The answer is.
When she said Warren Beatty acts like he can't wait to get out of the room when she talks about spirits. Who is Shirley MacLaine? People for 1,000.
The answer is.
This famous feminist middle initial stood for Brownell. Jenny. Susan B. Anthony. Uh-huh. We have one clue left on the board for $1,000. Let's go ahead and take a look at it now.
The answer is.
His song "There's No Business Like Show Business" debuted in Annie Get Your Gun. Who was Irving Berlin? So at the end of Double Jeopardy, I'm at 39,600. Jenny 4,800. Jim 3,900. So it looks like I could say hello to $500,000 in my run for this game. Our double final Jeopardy category is rivers. You know what? I'm feeling pretty good about this category, so I am going to go all in. It carries more water than the longest rivers in Asia, Africa, and North America combined. What is the Amazon? I'm absolutely sure. So So that's gonna give me $79,200. Show us the Amazon!
The final Jeopardy answer is...
Piece of cake! Let's see if Jim came up with the Amazon. Will his total go up or down? Up. So he's at 7,800. Did Jenny come up with the Amazon? She did. She goes up to 9,600. I also said the Amazon, which gives me $79,200. And in 17 games, I've won $553,800. What started out as $10,000 has now turned into $553,800. We'll see y'all for my 18th game coming soon, as well as my next video. Catch you later. Where are your manners?
Down your toilet and into your sewer.
Oh, why me?
Because you picked it.
Oh yeah? We'll see about that, buddy boy. Catch you later.
69.